Greetings everyone, and welcome back to Mega Man 8, and now it's time to start killing Robot Masters.
I'm Clown Man!
Yes, even though we are in 32-bit graphic territory now, we're still doing the same old shtick, killing Robot Masters and stealing their powers. Anyway, we get this nice little cameo of things from past games. I mean, we get an Iceman doll, and then we get Gutsman G robots from Mega Man 7. Those Stegosaurus are from Slash Man stage. And if you look closely in the background area, you can see giant pumpkins, and that's a callback to that giant pumpkin mini-boss from Shade Man stage. You know, the one you have to defeat a certain way in order to get a different pathway. Don't worry, folks. This is me screwing up on the double jump Mega Ball thing. Don't worry, I get the hang of it later on. Trust me, I get the hang of it. Okay, so what is Clown Man's deal? Clown Man is a mischievous clown-like robot master from this game. He was originally an amusement park robot, but was stolen and remodeled for combat by Dr. Wily to wreak havoc somewhere in New South Wales, Australia. So yeah, we're going around the world in this case. So yeah, it proves once again that Wily is a thief. He doesn't have an original bone in his body. I mean, remember, the Mega Man 2 Robot Masters that he built were based off the Mega Man 1 Robot Masters designed by Dr. Light. So, thief, thief, thief. And yeah. Now, going after Clown Man, it's kind of a nice little therapy for those who have a fear of clowns. And I believe the condition's known as coulrophobia. And I wouldn't blame them. I mean, there are a bunch of monster clowns in media. Take, for example, the Joker. Pennywise from It. Kefka from Final Fantasy VI. And the list goes on. So it'll be satisfying to kill something clown-ish or something. I'm pretty sure there are people who like clowns in general, but to be honest, I too feel like there's something creepy about clowns, and well, can't wait to shoot the bejesus out of Clown Man. Anyway, this section that we just went through, basically, depending on which block you are on, when that toy in the background rings a bell, if you are on a circular platform, you're safe. If you're on an X platform, you will get hurt. But we'll get more into that later because that won't be the last of that section. Anyway, we have a mini-boss here that spits out toy soldiers and mini versions of itself. All you have to do is just dodge it and Mega Ball it to death. And yeah, just like that, it dies and we will get an item. Yay. Now, what I've done here is I've cut out the whole loading screens because, well, you don't really need to see that. Obviously, I left them in for part 1, but that was part 1. And also, I'm going to be cutting out the whole saving because you don't need to see me save. I mean, it'll be kind of boring, really. Anyway, we got more of these sections right here. Again, circle means you're safe. X means you'll get hurt. And skull means you're going to drop down. And with spikes right underneath. Oh, God. Now, of course, that arrow going backwards, I believe that means you're going to go back a square. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, how did Dr. Wily find the time to send Clown Man to Australia to modify these things? Because, I mean, I have to question the logic of Wily in this game. I mean, what kind of resources does the Mad Doctor have? I mean, I'm pretty sure he used, again, Crystal Man's funds to fund his projects, not to mention that he posed as the billionaire Mr. X in Mega Man 6, so Obviously, Wily has to have some fun somewhere. Ugh. And hello, Sniper Joe. Now, thankfully, the Sniper Joe in this game is merciful because, well, I guess with graphical updates, you get, better chance of survival, I guess. Now, this section right here, you have to get to the question marks because they will actually teleport you from one square to another. Of course, you have to be fast to get onto the question mark and make sure you get to the right question mark because sometimes if you get on the wrong question mark, you will go somewhere else, like right here, for example. Now, I mean, it's a matter of timing and waiting and patience and dodging and killing enemies, but regardless, it shouldn't be too hard. Of course, we're on the last leg right here. Of course, what I should have done is hopped over that hole and get to this question mark to make things a little go faster, but at the rate these things are appearing and hitting things, I didn't want to take the chance. But regardless, when we get to here, a bunch of toys will drop Mega Man downward, and we will actually be at the boss door. So, yeah, let's go confront Clown Man, shall we?
Yo, Kiki!
Some of his other opening sayings include, "I'll make you join my men," "You've got no chance," and "Weakling, this isn't a joking matter." Yeah, so Clown Man, what he does is he'll swing around trying to knock you into the electric walls, which you can jump over easily. I say that as I get hit. Turning into a ball, and diving his hands into the ground so that he can try and grab you. Like, oh, bad touch, let go of me, you, oh, I've been violated. Oh, you're gonna die, Clown, you're gonna pay for this. Now, overall, his attacks are easy to dodge if you know what to do. And there's another attack of him going into a ball and bouncing around the room, which you can also dodge. And he can also slide across the room, which you can jump over. So overall, I choose Clown Man first because his patterns are easy to recognize and you can dodge them easily. I mean, it's just a matter of weighing it out. And yeah. But eventually, I triumph.
See you in my dreams.
What does that line mean? I mean, shouldn't it be like, oh, I'll haunt you in your nightmares or something like that? That would make more sense. But the voice acting in this game is, yeah. And that brings up a question. Do robots dream of scary robot clowns? But who knows? Anyway, let's tackle our next victim, shall we? I'm Grenade Man! Okay. Now look at that background right there. You couldn't get that in the earlier games now, could you? I mean, I suppose you can do your best for Mega Man 7, but definitely not the earlier games. And that's the beauty of PS1/Sega Saturn technology. Okay, so let's talk about Grenade Man, shall we? Grenade Man is a robot master created by Dr. Wily, visually designed after a hand grenade. You know, like those pineapple bomb things. Having a similarly textured stomach area and a headpiece reminiscent of those pulling pins, you know what I'm talking about? Anyway, he is a sadomasochist, enjoying both inflicting and receiving pain, particularly through getting himself caught in the explosions he creates. Okay, where's this going? Well, let's just keep reading. He fights primarily using his flash bombs and other such high explosive weaponry. A special overdrive system is installed in him, allowing him to move very quickly and to temporarily boost his power. During the events of this game, he was stationed at an ammunition factory somewhere in Chile, causing havoc with his soldiers and explosive weaponry. Okay, so Grenade Man gets off on causing himself to blow up partially. And okay, so we get a robot that gets off on hurting itself, and we get a robot clown that likes to touchy-feely things. Rated E for everyone. Okay, so now we get exploding bombs, Sniper Joe that tosses grenades, and a giant telly. Ooh, remember these things from Mega Man 2? Yep, they're back, and they are bigger than ever, and they drop bombs too, because well, this is a factory for weapons and stuff. Yeah. Again, I have to point out that the bolts in this game are easy to get. Some are easy, others are difficult to get, but it really depends on where they're at and what you can do to actually get these bolts. And here we have another mini-boss. A boss made out of junk? Wouldn't this be more accustomed to a Junkman stage back in Mega Man 7? But, oh well. Anyway, this guy is easy. All he does is he is surrounded by junk, which you can pierce through using a charge shot. And he occasionally summons debris to drop onto Mega Man. And when the eye goes into the ground, one piece of debris will remain to jump around, and that can be easily dodged. So, in other words, this shouldn't be any problem. Although, spoilers, I do get hit at least once during this fight, but it's not that bad. Now, there will not be a mini-boss in every stage. I mean, some stages will get to a predestined point, and then it'll go to black, and then it will load the next half of the stage, because, remember, this is a disc-based game, and we're no longer dealing with cartridges, folks, because this is the future. Ugh. Although, to be fair, do you really want a cartridge thing back, you know, like in the old days? Like good old NES, Super NES cartridge, Game Boy cartridge. You know, the ones that you have to occasionally blow into just to get to work properly. I suppose some people still want that, but I'm getting used to the whole digital thing myself in disc-based games, but yeah. Anyway, we get another new item, and don't worry, folks, I'll explain what these items are later on. In the meantime, let's continue on through this stage. Now look at this hammer right here. Again, more PS1 Sega Saturn graphics at work! Because they move back and forth into the foreground and the background. But they still do hurt, so you gotta dodge them carefully. Yeah, this isn't your daddy's Mega Man, or your big brother's. Yeah. The Batons make their glorious return too, with a new trick up their sleeves, but we'll see in a bit. Now, in order to get that bolt back there, we have to have some kind of flame weapon, which we don't have. And yeah. Now, see right here, the Baton has learned a new trick. When Mega Man gets under a Baton, it will fold up into a spike to essentially target Mega Man and go straight down. I mean, you can easily dodge it, but, well, at times it also hurts. And speaking of things that hurt... Dumb! Yep, that was dumb. Anyway, in this area, we are introduced to a new type of Met, the Fire Met. And they do resemble Fireman if you look closely. Aw, they're so cute. But at the same time, they can be dangerous because when a Fire Met goes past a fuse right here, it will cause a chain reaction which will detonate a series of boxes that it's connected to, the fuse box at least. And you have to hurry before all the boxes go kablooey and Mega Man no longer has any platforms to stand on. Now this here, getting the bolt right here, well, it is kind of dangerous, but at the same time it's worth it because, well, bolts. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going to get every bolt in this game. I pretty much said that I will not. But I'm going to get as many as I can because some of the items in the shop are kind of worth it, I guess. Who knows? I mean, it's up to you to decide. But regardless, it was worth getting that bolt and sacrificing a life in the process. Of course, these hammers can be a real headache if you time your jumps wrong. and just let the fire myth fall to its doom because it's stupid. Cute, but stupid. Ah, and another one just spawned out. Alright, we made it. We have made it to Grenade Man stage, and he is weak to Thunderclaw. Well, actually, let me explain a little bit after we meet him.
I'll be nice on you!
His other sayings are, "Crush everyone, ha ha ha! I'll punish you!" And, "Yeah, haha, say hello to my cute bombs!" Yeah. Anyway, his weakness is again Thunderclaw, but it's most effective if you use Thunderclaw to hit the flash bombs back at him. And jeez Louise, he is really getting off on this. Oh, oh man, I don't even want to think about what this is a reference to. Oh man, it's the internet. There's probably references to this already out there. Ugh. Let's just kill him and get his power and move on, shall we? Ugh.
That's no good!
Wily? What were you thinking giving that personality to Grenade Man? What was your process? I hate to go Freudian on you, but what was your process making him a sadomasochist? I must know. No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Ugh, oh god. See you in part 3, everyone.